Hey YouTube, it's been a little while since I made an update. This is the 80-gallon South American tank. Everybody's doing real good. My new guy's in the tank. There's this guy, and there's his little girlie. They are Macaw cichlids. I can't remember the Latin name for them offhand. But they've been real cool. They're starting to get orange on their body and the blue in the face. Especially her. She's really starting to color up. My electric blue Acaras are doing good. And the firemouth cichlid. They're all a little lethargic. I just turned the lights on. My killifish was getting beat up by the molly so bad that I finally caught the molly and put him in this net. He may become turtle or doveye food. Not sure. I may just take him down to the store and give him to someone, but I don't know. By the end of the day, I'll make up a decision. My little grow outs, they're doing really good. I had a problem when I first threw them in this little grow out tank. Every day, one or two would die. And I lost about half of them. And I finally ended up taking a couple of the filter pads. I took a bunch of that floss in there. And I shook it out in this water. And got it all cloudy and nasty. And I haven't lost a fish since I did that. So I think it was a simple matter of this sponge wasn't as cycled. And there wasn't enough bacteria to keep anything alive in the tank. Because like I said, ever since I did that, they were fine. Water was too clean, I guess. My snapping turtles over here. Grumpy as always. See if I can't get a worm out one-handed. I would just feed him these. Yep. And then I don't think I've made a video since I did the rescape on this. I took out those rocks. I got these not dragonstone. What's it called? Texas Holy Rock. I got Texas Holy Rock in there, and they have been going crazy under it. They've dug out this pit here. They dug out a pit over here. There's babies all over in this tank. There's usually a couple swimming around over here. I've seen them swimming in and out of the holes in the rock. I know there's some babies. Oh, there's one right back there. I just saw him stick his head out. And then there's a really tiny one down here under the rock in there. Oh, you can barely see him. Anyway, he'll come out every now and then. There he is. So, And they hide back in there. There's babies everywhere. Babies everywhere. Oh, there's one of them. That one's from a few generations ago. He's getting kind of big. But yeah, so my Lenny, or Livingstone, he's doing good. And my, oh, what's that guy called? Anytime I'm recording, I cannot remember the name of him. Anyway, the other Nimbochromis. So in this tank I have 3 of the Nimbochromis. I just need the Fuso. But they're looking really good. Happy with it. Alright, now we're in the 55 grow out tank in my office. I got rid of the tank boss in here, my otter point. I gave it to a buddy of mine. And he's calmed down. He was such a jerk in every tank at my house. I was sure he was going to be issues over at my buddy's, but actually he's had no problems with it. On the 55 here, I did add a Fluval 405 canister filter to this system. That's helped. Sorry, the glass is real dirty. In this tank, I've got all these little OBs from a client of mine. I've been cleaning her tank out about once a week. So, I got a bunch of the babies from some of the fish that we had actually gotten rid of when I first picked up that account. She had all these mixed breed fish that really weren't very good looking. So she just wanted to raise the babies just to do it. And now that they're getting big enough, she picked out a handful of the ones she wanted to keep, and I got the rest. There's a couple that look kind of neat. I'll be interested to see what they grow out like. But for the most part, they're Dovai food. I can't wait for my my little guys in here that I got from Colorado grow out, like this electric blue Ali right there. And then right behind him, there's a what is that? Red Empress. Where'd it go? Right there. The Red Empress. So those ones will be really cool. Really cool. I got another one of those Nimbochromis in here. And I know the second I quit recording, I'm going to remember the name of them. So my recent project, I got this, I don't know how big it is. Let's just call it a 65 gallon, right? It's a weird dimension tank. It's got this real thick glass. I don't know if this was an old tank that was cut into pieces and rebuilt like this, or if it's just an old tank with odd dimensions. But I've cut all the silicone out of the corners. And then one of the panes, I don't think I can really get it on video very well. Is it this pane? I don't think so. It might be that one. Yeah, so this pane, oh man. Yeah, this pane, I don't know if you can see on the video very well, there's bubbles in that seam down there. So, I'm taking a piece of fishing line, getting in between these, but I get down to about here with the fishing line, then it snaps. I've tried floss, I've tried all kinds of things. And same on this side, I get down so far and then it just snaps. But I need to get all that pane off, clean it all up. I'll re-silicone it in, pop that one pane back on, because the rest of the seams look okay, except for this chip that I also cannot find. Where did that go? Oh, right here. So the chip in the glass is pretty rough. But I showed it to the guy and he said that's okay. So we'll see. I've been dragging on this one. I feel kind of bad because he paid me already a while ago, weeks ago, and he paid me for this tank and then the 30 gallon and the 10 gallon here, and there's nothing wrong with those. He's gonna set up a little reef system. He does saltwater, so that's what he's doing with that stuff. And then I still gotta reseal my 100 gallon tank, but my 100 gallon tank has a small bubble in one of the seams, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think what I'm gonna have to do with the 100 gallon tank is cut it apart and rebuild it. Alright, now we are at my Dovi tank. Come on out, dude. Come on. Oh, yeah. Usually he's so crazy aggressive about that. Can't keep him away from the glass. Whenever I first turn on the lights, he always wants to act like he's skittish. Come on. Alright. There he goes. He's gonna go back and hide. Lately he hasn't been hiding as much, just in the mornings. After that he always comes out. Every time I come in here, I open the door and he's right here at the glass, checking me out. He likes to hide under the rock, not in it so much. There's a hole busted out of the side. Sometimes he comes swimming out of that. Oh, I guess you can't see from there. He'll come swimming out of the hole on the side. And he kind of scraped himself one time because there's a sharp piece. Oh, and then there's a freaking hole in his lip. Actually, I want to show you guys that if I can get him to come out. Well, he doesn't want to cooperate, but he makes a mess every time he eats his food. He gets a daily 50% water change because of the weird hole in his cheek or whatever it is. It's weird. It doesn't look like hole in the head. I don't know how to explain it. I'll get a picture, or I'll make a small video on it later. But anyway, yeah, he gets a 50% water change every day. I just fed him, so I'll let all that detritus kind of settle. and it usually gathers up in this front corner right here. And I suck it all up, change out all the water, you know, do what I can for as small of a tank he's in. I do have 100-gallon, that's the one I was talking about earlier, that I'm going to rebuild, and that'll be his new home. I just need to get off my ass, get down there and rebuild it, but for now, he's okay. He does good. This tank is well cycled, as you can tell. The hang-on back filter I've got on there is, I believe, for a 30 or a 60 gallon, and it's just full of biomedia, so keep pretty much anything alive in here. But and he likes his little rock, so I don't know. My personal feeling is, yeah, he does need a bigger tank, but at the same time, this isn't keeping him from being comfortable, because even if he was in a 100-gallon tank, he'd most likely sit in the corner and hide behind his rock anyway, right? But to make up for the lack of tank size, I do a 50% water change every single day, and he seems to be doing good and healthy. But yeah, I just thought I'd do an update. I haven't posted any videos on, in a little while, so just thought I'd throw it out there and show you guys where I've been at with my hobby. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you later.